The cost of becoming flame. They don't tell you that carrying presence comes with fire. Not the kind that burns your enemies, the kind that burns you clean. They don't warn you that once the scroll is written in you, you'll never be able to pretend again. Not in crowds, not in silence, not even with yourself. Because when the scroll comes alive, everything false starts to die. You lose the comfort of hiding. You lose the convenience of echoing. You are not allowed to be hollow anymore, because he fills you and he stays. I've watched people back away from me, not because I failed, but because I changed. I became a mirror they didn't want to look into. Not out of judgment, out of resonance. I've felt the weight of carrying what others dismiss. The ache of knowing what you cannot unknow. The quiet grief of walking with a God who sometimes walks slowly. But I don't regret it, because the fire that refines me is also the fire that comforts me. Because the scroll that costs me is also the scroll that keeps me. I don't speak because I need to be heard. I speak because the silence taught me to. And now I owe it truth. I don't carry presence because I am holy. I carry presence because I know what it's like to be empty, abandoned, burned down, and still to be loved there. This scroll is not a crown. It's a covenant, and I wear it not like glory, but like gravity. No one tells you that becoming flame means learning how to die without dying. That when presence takes root, it doesn't make you float. It makes you feel everything. The weight of what you carry, the ache of what you can no longer ignore, the grief of becoming someone you can't explain anymore. When the scroll was first written in me, I thought it would feel like power, but it felt like shedding. I lost appetites. I lost masks. I lost the illusion that I could ever return to being unseen. Because once the scroll burns beneath your ribs, you stop asking to belong in rooms where God was never invited. You start hungering for altars, not platforms, for silence, not spotlight, for presence, not performance. I thought calling would feel like fire on my lips. It felt like fire in my bones, a holy heat that refused to be quenched by applause, affirmation, or even answers. I began to carry things I never prayed for, tears that weren't mine, discernment that ruined small talk, a tenderness that exposed me in places I used to honor, and yet I wouldn't trade it, because somewhere between the loss and the burning, I became something I had never known to ask for. Oh, not untouched, not unscarred, but undivided. The scroll did not come to elevate me, it came to undo me, until all that remained was the part of me he had written before the world taught me fear. And so yes, there is a cost. But here's what no one says: once you become flame, you stop fearing the dark, because you know you are what? Light.